Hi, this is Dr. Don Longbottom from Church of the Beatitudes, and this is the day after the election, and some of you are happy and some of you are very sad. So where do we go from here? In a sense, we still have divided government, but we have a unified Congress, or at least we have one coming, or at least they seem unified now. Who knows what the future holds? But what is our place in all this as Christians? I think Christians in a democracy have a very important place in the political process. And by that, I don't mean that it's our job to impose our values on others. I never did agree with the blue laws that said you can't buy a beer on Sunday morning. If somebody wants to drink a beer on Sunday morning, I think that's their own business. But what is it that Scripture calls us to be and to do in relation to our government? First and foremost, I think Scripture calls us to pray for our rulers. Well, what does that mean? Well, it means literally to pray for them. Now, in that day and time, the rulers weren't democratically elected. You prayed for Caesar, or you prayed for Pilate, or whoever. But today, they're democratically elected. But to pray for your rulers, I think, implies something else in addition to that. Respect. Respect. I cringe every time I hear the president called Obama. I come from a generation, and maybe I'm showing my age, where we referenced President Eisenhower, President Kennedy, President Nixon, President Johnson, President Reagan. We honored the office. I think as Christians, we need to lead the way back to honoring those who have been elected to direct public activities for us, our rulers, if you will. And I hope in the process they'll learn to be more respectful of one another. In the meantime, where do we go from here? Well, hopefully the two parties will come together in some sense and recognize that if they don't work together, we the people are going to take further action, and the next election will be different than this election. In whatever form, I don't know. But my hope is that this will be the dawning of a new day, and that Congress and the President will all begin to cooperate in a way that works well for all of us. Thank you for your time. God bless.